All right. It looks like I didn't know if I was still streaming to Facebook or not, but hey everyone, wanted to catch you up on a few things that are happening. I started to make some notes of my own for my own purposes, and I thought, let me share with you what's happening at Higher Way U. I'll catch you up a little bit. Saturdays are good days for me in the way that I get an opportunity to really invest some time to better serve you in learning how I can do that. And let's see here, last Saturday, I want to share with you a picture of our planning session, actually not a training, but a planning session with my business coach and marketing coach, BG Hamrick, and my consultant in the way of systems and finance. And she really helps me keep Robin. Her name's Robin, and she helps Robin Welch, and she helps me to see the forest from a higher view where I can get into such of the detail and the nitty gritty. And we met last Saturday, and it was a great planning session, reviewed some things, really created a good plan on how I can best take all of this content that is inside of me and serve you and meet you where you are. And that's the thing that I need to remember. I have, 25 plus years of my own yielding to transformation, and I'm excited to share that with you. And sometimes it may come out like a fire hose, and I don't mean to, but they're helping me navigate. So this is what we did last week, and that was great. Now, I want to show you something that appeared in the mailroom at work. When I was working my 9 to 5 this week, the mailroom, which everything is so electronic anymore, that you don't, at least I don't, get a lot of paper mail. And every once in a while, I'll have a surprise note from one of my former coworkers. She used to work with me in the same department, and her daughter makes these little pipe cleaner animals, and I think she does too, but I bet this one was from her daughter, and she left me this really neat note written in green because it's March. I know her. She is very creative. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. And wishing me good luck with my YouTube channel. Why is she wishing me that? In case you didn't know, I am starting to be consistent with YouTube videos on my channel. Yes, Higher Way U has a YouTube channel. And I'm not just bringing you little less than videos on the YouTube channel. My heart and my intention is to bring you valuable content and to really give you what you can take and maybe begin to think a little differently about how you're growing as a person, how you're growing, especially spiritually, if Christ is your North Star. Not that we're trying to do anything, not that this is about effort and striving to be better people. No, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to yield, believing that the Christ life really desires to grow in us. And so I have teaching, and it is transformational in the way that we look at things through the lens, not only of the Hebrew scripture, which is what I like to go down and back to the very root. If I can get to the very root and the heart of the original text the best that I can, I believe it opens us up to so much understanding of what science is revealing to us. Actually, not revealing, describing to us that our Jesus knew and walked and lived. And so I include science. I also include psychology, an understanding of human behavior. Because if you don't understand why you do the things you do, a lot of times you have a tendency to be hard on yourself or hard on others. And there's something about having an understanding that brings a level of compassion, to you and to others that helps them start making a better transition and transformation in life. So on this channel, I bring to you content that's viewed through these three lenses. I don't outwardly describe them as such, but you will discover that I like all three lenses because I believe it really speaks to us spirit, soul, and body. Now, when we were in our planning session, we were talking about what we wanted to launch. What do we want to do in April? And how can I best serve you in April? So I'm really excited to share that I'm getting ready to launch my second beta group. I had started one we actually ran a beta program testing out the Power of Heart Conversations, which is one of the main core teachings at the university, at Higher Way University. Sounds neat, huh? So, yes, I've ran one beta group. I'm getting ready to start the second one. And this time, instead of running like a 12-week course, I'm going to open enrollment. And enrollment is going to be at a very minimal cost for a time period. So if you're watching this video and you're hearing this, you will never hear this price again at $10 a month. Yes, $10 a month. Now, I don't have it completely open yet, but we are going to start testing more. I want to find out how I can best help you and serve you with everything that I started to say that I have for you. It's difficult to put into words, but I know where you've been. If you are one that has struggled with living the Christian life and you find it hard and you find it difficult and you find it frustrating and you find it defeating and you find that you're disapproving of yourself because you think you're disappointing God, and if you have all of this to where you feel like life is more of a mental battle than it is a yielded life growing in the things of God, then that's the journey that I want to help and be a guide to. Not because I've never been where you've been. Of course, I've been where you've been. And freedom is so much greater. Freedom is so much more enjoyable. Freedom is what I truly believe we were called to. And I'm speaking to the freedom that you can experience inside of you so that you can grow. A lot of our mental entanglements and the thinking, the overthinking, the fear-centered survival states that keep us pulled down, living a lesser life. I know it's not what we want, but we often find ourselves living there. So that's why I'm launching this membership, and this is why we will be beginning a journey in April. Now, you'll see something like this starting to be passed around before too long about joining. We're going to have a wait list and or enrollment will be open. Now, here in a couple of days when I'm able to get this information to the support that will make the website reflect this, you'll be able to sign up, join our wait list, and enroll in our second beta group. So these are some things that are going on. The QR code that you see here, I know I'm jumping around because this isn't scripted and I'm learning how to be concise. I'm not doing a really good job right at the moment, but I'm learning how to be concise. And this QR code takes you directly to the Higher Way U website. So even if you do not see enroll or wait list, but you see this video and you want to join the email list so you can be notified, just click on the QR code, or you know how to do it. You put your camera on the QR code and it'll take you right to the website. Or you can visit higherwayu.com. So that is what is happening. So some good things, good, exciting things are happening. And yeah, so today is Saturday. If you're watching this, it is March 15th, and I am working on editing some videos. I have a couple of more that will wrap up our Power of Heart Conversations book supplementary. Oh yes, there are so many teachings on the Power of Heart Conversations that it's a great supplement to the book. And the Power of Heart Conversations can be found on Amazon.com, which I don't have a slide for, but if you're watching and stuff, you'll hear that. So you'll see it around as well. So that is what's happening in the studio, in the room, and the making of Higher Way You. And I thank you for watching the YouTube videos. I thank you for being a part. I thank you for considering being a Higher Way You student and joining us as we all journey together to reveal Christ more and more in our everyday life. That sounded presentational, didn't it? Sometimes I just need to get on here and relax and remember just to have a conversation with you guys. And I want to do that. I do. I want to do that more and more. And for some reason, I'm coming up across a glitch in being able to stream live to YouTube, but I will get that later. All right, all. Have a great day. Be on the lookout for Higher Way You coming your way. Connect if you so desire. And I will see you in the next video or the next post. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.